Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 guns to use in OCL right now, which is basically the Oceania competitive league where we do scrims and tournaments and all that type of stuff. And the Oceania, Oceania, in case you guys don't know, is Australia and New Zealand, and we have some pretty strict scrim rules here. But I still do think that since like some guns are banned, I do think that these guns still apply to most countries and most regions, because I do think these guns are just, the ones at the very top are just good no matter what. But a lot of the 3-shot guns like ASM-10 stuff are banned in OCL, so I can't show you guys that. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, because we are trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before Christmas. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the QQ9. I have an MIP light flash guard, got no stock, an OWC laser tactical, 45 round extended mag, and a stipple grip tape. For the rest of the loadout, I have an MW11, grenade, trophy system, annihilator, lightweight, toughness, and dead silence. This is basically my setup for all the other guns as well. So I'm just going to show you guys the gun loadouts after that. But yeah, the QQ9 is a super good gun. If you can, some people like this iron sight, some people like the trendsetter iron sight, and other people like the default iron sight. To be honest, I do like this iron sight a little bit more. I think it's just a little bit cleaner, but it's just preference. And I do think all the iron sights on the QQ9, all the iron sight skins are really nice. And also, by the way, the time to kill on the QQ9 is absolutely insane at close range. You've got really high mobility. It allows you to be a really aggressive scrim player. If you're playing OBJ, this would be really cool, just rushing around, for example, hard point, just keeping on the hard point, helping your team out. And yeah, it just completely shreds through people at close range, as you can see over here. Even at median ranges, this still actually shreds pretty well, but the only thing is that once you get to the longer ranges, it doesn't do very well. As you can see, that was like a medium range that did really well, just completely shredded through the enemy over there. This is kind of like a medium range as well. But yeah, as you can see, the QQ9 is just a really nice gun. It's been a pro favorite, not exactly a favorite, but it's been among the pro scene around the top 5 for ever since it was released, to be honest. A lot of people have just been using the QQ9 for a long time, just because it's just like the MSMC from Season 2 MSMC. It's kind of like it. You could even argue that it's even better, but the only thing, it does get outshined by other scrim guns. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the KN44. We've got an MIP light barrel short, no stock, OWC laser tactical, 38 round fast reload, and finally we have a stipple grip tape. So the KN44, I think I did main this last season and the season before that, and it's a really reliable gun with what I would say the best iron sight inside of the game right now. In terms of scrims, it's really good for holding down positions and angles. For example, if you're holding down trailer firing range, it's super good for that type of stuff, and you can just laser people coming out of their spawn. Against in scrims, you see a lot of SMG players, so I do feel like an assault rifle is pretty decent, especially if you're contending the SMG players at longer ranges. Super laggy in these clips, sorry about that. My phone has been acting out really bad recently, but yeah, it's just a frame lag, it's just really bad. But besides from that, sorry, the KN44 is really nice. It's still got some really competent time to kills, even inside of the current scene of the game right now, and I do feel like it's maintained its place ever since it's come out. It's a really great gun, and I just use it all the time for fun. Great iron sights, as I said again, but the ADS speed and the mobility is kind of like a downside of all the ARs. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the IUS 79U, MIP light barrel short, OWC skeleton stock, OWC laser tactical, 38 round extended, and a stipple grip tape. The IUS is one of those guns that has been in the pro scene since Season 1. It is an OG pro scrim gun. You still see it today, and it's absolutely crazy because I do think they tried to nerf it back in the day, but it's just maintained its place, man. And oh my gosh, it still feels absolutely insane. I actually main this gun right now inside of Scrims. I just find it really fun to use. It's got like really high ADS mobility. It's got really high mobility. The iron sights are among some of the best in the game, and it's just really, it's so clean to use, you know. I'm really loving the RUS right now. If I wasn't so picky with iron sights, maybe I would like other guns just a little bit more, but I'm a pretty picky iron sight guy, and the RUS just completely suits my playstyle, and you know, my iron sight picks. But yeah, as you can see, just completely shred through it, people. Even if the time to kills aren't really that competent on paper, when you use this gun, it still feels like it shreds at close range. Like it still feels like it shreds. If you've got like good movement, I'd say, I feel like this is like a good gun if you've got good movement. But yeah, this is kind of like one of those SMGs that are ARs, and yeah, it's just kind of like the HG40 in my opinion. No spoilers for the HG40, just saying. You guys will see what place it takes, but it's definitely going to be on this list. Not really a surprise, but yeah, the RUS, as you can see, absolutely insane, and we're gonna have the RUS coming in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the ICR with the YKM Integral Suppressor Light, no stock, OWC Laser Tactical, 50 round fast reload, and a stippled grip tape. So the ICR is a really popular scrim gun in OCL right now. Basically just because it has virtually no recoil, and it's got some really good time to kills. So it may not be as good as the SMGs in the game right now, but it still has some really good time to kills, as I said before, and basically no recoil. So basically at close range, it does kind of drop off a bit if you're versing SMGs like the QQ9 at close range, but I do think it is still a really great option, and if you can just, you know, hit your shots at close range, you can still win. I mean, it's not too hard. If they miss a shot or two, then you could definitely win a close range fight. But yeah, the ICR is a really fun gun to use as well. I'm surprised it's not banned in OCL scrims, because like there are so many things banned that people just think are too OP, and the ICR is pretty OP in terms of just having zero recoil, high damage output, pretty good iron sight, and a pretty good fire rate. As you can see, we're just getting some doubles here. The ICR is a really great gun to like hold points and angles. So for example, if you're holding you'd be holding A-long at on firing range, for example. Just be holding A-long with your ICR, and yeah, I think that's just something that the ICR is good at, just holding angles and maintaining position for your team. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the HG40. As you can see, I've got an MIP light barrel short, no stock, OWC laser tactical, 40 round fast reload, and a stippled grip tape. The HG40 is no doubt like the best gun inside of the game right now, in both ranked and in scrims. It's got really high mobility, like just broken time to kills. The ADS speed is really nice as well. It's got some really good ADS movement speed as well, and that's kind of all you need in scrims. All you need is just, you know, high movement, high ADS speed, and just good time to kills. That's basically all you need in scrims, and I think the HG40 definitely has all of those factors, and it has all of those factors to the best of capabilities inside of this game right now. As you can see, I've got some legendary rank gameplay of the HG40 right now. I'm not going to dive with, okay. Yeah, the HG40 is just, I feel like it's not the most fun gun to use just because it's really broken, but I do feel like it is the best gun. Like, I don't think there's a question whether or not this is the best gun or not. I mean, maybe if you're a more passive player, maybe you wouldn't argue the HG40 to be the best gun in the game, but I definitely would say most scrim players, if not all, would agree with me that the HG40 is just broken and basically one of the best guns inside of the game right now. As you can see, I'm just shredding through people. There we go. Oh, I think I was lagging there. Go ahead and turn on this guy, nice. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the HE40. But yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I was a little bit, you know, just mucked up a few times with my words. I'm feeling a little bit tired today, so hopefully you guys can bear with it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.